Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Shadow of Resho Gaming, and I am here today to bring you the new community choice. So before you can write those hate comments about me, let's jump into last host's question. Last host, we asked you guys what your favorite Hoenn Pokemon was, and wouldn't you know, that's the only Pokemon generation I've never played, so we know this episode's gonna be great so far. So let's just go ahead and jump right into number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have Mudkip with 5% of the votes. Why you guys chose Mudkip, I have no idea. Mudkip is the base evolution of the water starter of the Hoenn generation. Eventually he'll evolve up into Swampert, which is honestly the much cooler version of Mudkip, so why you guys didn't vote for Swampert, I have no idea. But the whole line of Mudkip is honestly one of my favorite starter evolutions in the entire series though, so props to you, Mudkip. Moving on to number 4, we have Blaziken with 8% of the votes. Blaziken is the final evolution of Torchic, which is the fire starter of the Hoenn region, and he also gets a Mega Evolution in X and Y, which is a freaking an amazing Mega Evolution. One of the first Mega Evolutions you can get in the game, and it gives him a great boost of attack and special attack, which means if you train him right, he can be a pretty big beast in the competition. If I could recommend one Mega Evolution to go for, I would definitely recommend going for Blaziken as fast as you possibly can. And coming in at number 3, we have Gardevoir with 10% of the votes. Gardevoir barely missed out on number 2 with just one singular vote. Way to go, Gardevoir. Way to rock it. But in all honesty, Gardevoir is a pretty awesome Pokemon. Gardevoir is a Psychic Fairy Pokemon with pretty good special attack and special defense. And those two stats only get stronger when you give him a Mega Stone, turning him into Mega Gardevoir. I personally don't use Gardevoir too much, but he's definitely on one of the top 10 lists that I actually want to end up trying. I've heard nothing but good things about Gardevoir, so he's definitely going to end up being one of my mains when I get around to it. And coming in at number 2, just barely beating out Gardevoir, we have Rayquaza. Rayquaza is the legendary Pokemon of Pokemon Emerald and is also in the Delta chapter of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Rayquaza is probably one of the coolest Pokemon of the Hoenn region, and he also got his own boss battle in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, so what can you say negative about that? Also in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Rayquaza got his own Mega Evolution, which buffed up his attack and special attack even more to his awesome attack and special attack. This pretty much made Rayquaza a really awesome beast in competitions and gave him a really cool looking Mega Evolution. And finally, coming in at number 1, we have Sceptile with 15% of the votes. Sceptile is the final evolution of Trico, which is the grass starter of the Hoenn region. I think we're seeing a theme here. Sceptile is a really cool looking Pokemon. He has that smug look going on. He also has these really cool blade-like leaves coming out of his arm. And he also got his own Mega Evolution in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Mega Sceptile gains the Dragon type and pretty much doubles his coolness factor by about 50%. So there you have it, your top 5 Hoenn Pokemon. So let's just go ahead and jump into next week's question. This is the game I've been playing non-stop. I have probably put almost 200 hours into this game already. And the question is, who is your favorite Hyrule Warrior? If you don't know what Hyrule Warriors is, pretty much it's Dynasty Warriors with Zelda. And it's pretty freaking awesome. There is a ton of different characters you can choose from. So go ahead and leave a comment below saying what your favorite character is. And we will cover the top 5 next time on Community Choice. So thank you guys for watching my first episode of Community Choice. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'd personally like to thank Red Falcon Gaming for actually allowing me to do this. Trusting me with the series, not to pretty much throw it in the gutter. Like I said, I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you don't hate me. I mean, I hope you don't hate me already, but if you do, I'll come find you and kill you. Make sure to subscribe to NinBuzz if you have not already, and then don't forget to subscribe to my personal channel, where me and my co-host Taff are trying to beat Sonic Boom, and we're also playing Smash Brothers. So if you don't want to watch a really crappy Sonic game, you can at least revel in the fact that I'm playing Smash Brothers, a much better polished fighting game. Well, that's all I have for today, so once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next Sunday for Community Choice.